Hello, and welcome to part 4 of Horizon Forbidden West. We're still in the first area, well, not the first area, technically the second area of the Daunt. Haven't made it past that yet, but I'm working on it. I am going to be a little bit quiet because I'm eating, but I hope you enjoy.
Josh. We were taking a look around too.
Is that the savior of Meridian? Can we have a word? Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
I've got boards ready to go if anyone wants.
The savior of Meridian. My wares will help you. May that aid your journey.
Looking for a real challenge? Play Machine Strike against me. I got all my machine pieces accounted for. Time to get started. Gotta think this through. Your time to shine, friend. Off the board you go, buddy. Time for me to step up. And there it goes. Machine down. Oh, that's my cue. I'm done. Okay, I can do this. Overcharging your machine. That's brave of you. My turn. You lost, but don't let that stop you from trying again. Good luck. Gotta think this through. One down. Okay, I can do this. that piece out of there. Machine down. My turn. And there it goes. Time for me to step up. Oh, that's my cue. Your turn. My turn. And that's it. You win. Let's start. It's all you. Gotta think this through. One down. Kinda wish I'd thought that through. Let's get that piece out of there. What'll it be? Off the board you go, buddy. Let's get that piece out of there. Okay, I can do this. Looks like we have a winner. Ah, that was fun. Let us do battle. Oh, that's my cue. It's all you. And there it goes. Time for me to step up. Your time to shine, friend. Machine down. One down. I'm done. And you win. On the last of my boards. Here, a reward. Let's play again sometime. Let's play some Machine Strike.
Many thanks. Come back anytime.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Savior, I need your help.
Don't embarrass yourself, soldier.
Savior! Savior!
For the love of Dawn, Conover, give it a rest.
Savior. You're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Alright.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Loravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Loravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Loravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Laravik's bunk, searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Laravik in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Harder than
Enough?
Aloy. Jesus.
I can take them.
5 ales in you?
With 5 ales in me, I'd just be evening the odds.
Of what? Falling on your ass?
Ooh, I like these guys. Especially him. You just look flat out cool.
Gentlemen,
Look,
That's our cue.
you taking the edge off?
Well, I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'll be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need. Ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the clay. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
See you, handsome. Oh yeah. Let me do this mission. You good, bruh?
Good day for some foraging, what'd you say?
Projectile sneezing and shit. Don't give me tuberculosis. Got no time for that.
Looks like trouble. Oh, that was fun. Now I need to investigate the clearing. This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. It's as good a place to start as any. Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. frost ammo could help here. I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful. Broken branches. Is someone up here? Faint tracks, leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Trail up ahead now. Better fill up while I can. Blood. A lot of it. Wherever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like they're headed for that bridge. Set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to? The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
I say we kill the lot.
Send this to my
Take
stash.
on a whole garrison. Won't be easy.
We don't know Larovic's dead.
He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point, so either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what?
Rayad was Vezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
The Karja have become weak and foolish. I'll pay back every card.
You see that? You want to go chasing them?
Vezra will lead us to glory.
Stop! I need help!
takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. He could tell me where they are. I'm guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail. Two blood out trying to get here. Pack's full, but my stash has room. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light. And bask in the gloam of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past barren light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. Let me take it back to barren light. When we fought the Eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong. Where these machines are going. Should hit it with frost ammo. This'll be in my stash when I need it. Felt a jolt in my bones.
Sorry about that.
Savior, welcome. Thanks.
Damn, you're strong. I know you mad. She blocking your path. Hell nah. Just love me. Love too much.
Where's Erend? Looks like he's had a few.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Uh-oh. She's back.
Damn,
you
bro.
forget something?
I just wanted to say I love you.
I should head out.
Yeah, I know.
This can't be it. The rebreather. I need something to break this stuff. Then I'll come back, I guess. Any other missions? Faster. Did that already. Guess I'll read up on some characters. Travis Tate, hell yeah. A gifted programmer with a disruptive personality. Master hacker Travis Tate was once one of the most wanted criminals on the planet, considered a critical threat. Where was I? By the government agencies and multinational corporations alike. Despite his record, he was chosen by Elizabeth Sobek as the Alpha Project lead for the Haiti subordinate function of Zero Dawn. Who better than the world's greatest hacker to develop software capable of taking over and rebooting Gaia, the most sophisticated AI ever created. In addition to his work with Hades, Tate was also the head of Zero Dawn's digital security. Though he succeeded in both tasks, he and the other alphas were ultimately murdered by Ted Farrell, fucking idiot, as part of the effort to kill Silla's culpability for the machine plague that ended the world. Man, Travis Tate is such a badass. Like that guy. Hades. Jesus, so much to read. Hades is Zero Dawn's subordinate function responsible for emergency reboots intended to purge any emerging biospheres that became non-viable. During the construction of Zero Dawn in 2065 and 2066, Hades software. Okay, this is Zero Dawn was created in 2065 and 66. Hades software is developed by Alpha Project lead Travis Tate. In an ideal world, Hades would have never activated. It was built to take over Gaia and restart the system, only in the event that a partially reconstituted biosphere became unstable. Approximately 20 years ago, Hades was infected by a mysterious signal of unknown origin, one that potentially came from the west. This signal gave it a malevolent consciousness, providing I can't fucking read apparently. Prompting it to take over Gaia in an attempt to extinguish all life on Earth. Gaia destroyed herself to prevent this from happening, but not before Hades and all other subordinate functions escaped to ancient computer systems throughout the land. Hades landed in the processing orb of an ancient and massive Horus-class Pharaoh war machine. There, it was discovered by Silence, and the two struck a bargain. Hades would provide technical and historical knowledge, while Silence would provide human followers to do Hades' bidding. This arrangement led to the formation of the Eclipse, a cult of Shadow Carja fanatics bent on conquering their holy city of Meridian. Both Silence and Eclipse were duped. Hades' ultimate goal was to use the Eclipse to attack Meridian so it could reach the Spire, a zero-dawn communications array. They were transmitting a signal that would activate dormant federal war machines around the world, thus triggering another extinction. Aloy and her allies thwarted these machines at the Battle of the Elite, where she purged Hades with a special lance given her by a repentant Silence. Repentant my ass. My throat hurts. Ted Pharaoh. Fuck, it's so much to read. Frost. Silence. Blameless Murad. Sun King of Odd. I'm gonna be honest, I like him the least out of potential mates. Banasha. A Karja spy. Uthid. Karja general. Erend. Oseram Vanguard. Easily the highest on the list, along with Varro. Petra. Oseram Tinker. Pulling, pushing, backwards jump, wall jump, grapple, grapple jump, zip lines, bounce. Smoke bombs. Yep, already learned these. Okay, so it's best for being close to your targets. Knockdown position arrows. Elemental ropes. That's new. Certain rope casters can use shock and plasma ropes to deal elemental damage while also creating an area of residual damage around this anchor point. These ropes can also be used to tie down machines, but at a slower rate than standard binding ropes. Tied down machines will also break free more quickly when they take damage. So it's not really great at this fucking job. Thank you. I guess. What the fuck am I looking at? Unlocking. Weapon techniques are special powerful attacks that are unique to each weapon type. Unlock weapon techniques by spending skill points in the skill menu. Selecting using. Hold L1 to open a weapon wheel, then use left or right to select a technique. Most are activated by aiming your weapon and tapping R1. With stamina, using weapon techniques depletes the weapon stamina. The weapon stamina bar shown next to your ammo count. Different techniques deplete different amount of stamina. Weapon stamina regenerates over time, consuming stamina. Pushing will restore your stamina bar. Unlocking. Extreme power abilities. Instant turn the tide of a fight. Unlock the skills menu. Automatically unlock for learning 3 skills. Connect 2 and once unlocking, spend skill points to upgrade them, which improve their effect. Unlike Valor Surge and be equipped in the skills menu. Navigate. Okay. Menu Valor Surges. One segment, bars rules, Valor Surge bars, next to ammo amount. Bar fills by earning valor through skillful gameplay like shooting machines, weak spots, turning off components, and defeating enemies. Upgrading Valor Surge adds additional segments to the Valor Surge bar. I already know that. Healing, I know how to heal. Enemies. Acquisition machines search for, collect, and refine natural resources. They are the largest and most diverse group of machines. Combat machines protect more vulnerable machines at specific locations and equipped with a variety of deadly weapons, making them dangerous, very dangerous to encounter. Recon machines watch over other machines. They are equipped with sensors and ability to search intruders and alert other machines of threats. They are only type of machine that can alert all machines in the group, even if they are far apart. Transport machines. Did not know that sawtooths and ravagers were transport. Should have seen one of large stores. This. No, you're not. You're a combat machine. Often they can be found in convoys alone or protected by combat recon. Yeah, you're a combat protecting their transport. The cargo containers often contain large amount of valuable resources, so these types of machines is a very good way to quickly stock up. Apex. Apex range daily ranges of standard machines recognized by their black and gold armor plates and purple muscles. They can have different components and resources that appear more often in the world, the more their standard counterparts killed. They are even more common under cover of darkness. Okay. Basically, the game gets harder as you played it. External components, target them, blah blah blah. Elemental canisters, blah. Elemental sacks. Shoot sacks, high impact, cause damage, okay. Weak spots. Yep. Armor hitting with tear or damage. Only test armor if they are fully drawn before firing. Okay. What the fuck am I looking at? These are some interesting machines. What the hell is this? These components are used by a machine to attack, destroy, and get weakened. Okay, they can carry weapons now. Cool. Heavy weapons can be destroyed. Antennas. Sensors. What is this? Extra sensory attack abilities. Vision enhancements that can use user radar to detect enemies. Scavenging machines. Yep. Transfer machines travel in large groups. What the fuck is that? Radar. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Human enemy types. Soldiers. Soldiers are common fighters who are adept in melee and ranged combat but don't have a specialization. They can hold their ground in the one-on-one fight, but are most dangerous when swarming the enemy in large numbers. Archers are long-range specialists who can fire special payload arrows which, with pinpoint position, they are fast and nimble and can easily dodge incoming projectiles. While extremely dangerous at long range, they are less effective in close quarters combat. When needed, they can command the allies to fire concentrated fire volley shots. Smart. I like that. Champions are skilled and precise soldiers equipped with high-tech shield and can block range and melee attacks. Interesting. Their large sword armor machine tech has long reach and boosts their offensive and defensive skills. Despite their impressive stature, they are surprisingly quick and agile and attack an enemy relentlessly. The high-tech shield can be temporarily disabled by damaging it. Dangerous at close range, they are best fought from afar. Heavy ranged. Heavy range are strong, slow-moving fighters that can with a variety of weapons. Powerful ranged weapons like elemental spitters, launchers, and deathbringer guns. Wow. They are not the most tactical or quickest enemies, but can easily stand their ground by wearing down a target with their long-range attacks. They can be picked up and used after they are killed. Heavy melee. Heavy melee are bulky warriors who wield large melee weapons like hammers, which augment with machine tech to increase the damage range. They attack more slowly with deal a hot metal. Be careful not to let them grab you, these attacks can be fatal. Okay. Riders. Riders are specialized soldiers who have learned to fight while mounted on a machine. They rely mostly on machine for their attacks, and if knocked off their mount, will fall back to their basic combat tactics. Carriers. Carriers equipped with a range of different packs. They allow them to throw elemental bombs. A carrier with a radar pack can detect nearby enemies hidden in stealth and temporarily disable your focus. Target a carrier pack, destroy elemental packs, give me damage with shot arrows, same element. Stash can be found, blah, overflow. Your stash. Yes. Storing your stash. A storage chest that has unlimited space. Okay. Good. You can visit your stash or restock. Yep. Jobs. Internal loot. All machines. Internal resources have been gathered. External loot. All machines. External resources can be torn off and then collect them. Caution. Clean machines should test components. Be sure to turn them off before you first if you gather them. Food and potions. Food and potions required. Each region has unique plants and animals. Ooh. Keep your eyes open and use your focus to find resources. Green shiny found all over the world. Often hidden as trading style. Green shiny. And more resources. Metal shards, common currency used across the world. Acquire this valuable resources by killing machines, selling extra components. Quick way to gain shards by turning off machine horns, tusk, or tails. These parts are highly valuable merchants. Okay. Munitions of traps. Mental resource. Value machines often used. Blah blah. A quick way to acquire a certain type of element resource. Turn off and picking them up. Okay. You can also leave elements or sacks intact on the machine when you kill it. That's good to know. Which allow you to loot the resource from the machine's carcass. Okay, cool. Upgrading gear. Your brain wires to the higher play are used to upgrade your weapons and outfits respectively. Both resources are looted from machine carcasses or more common external components. Cool. I know this. Hides and bones. Merchants. Basic info. Getting stronger. Okay. Skill points. That's a nice looking armor. Oh, I didn't even know this. Okay. Skill points. Like skills, Valor Surge's passive boost levels. Advantageous helps. I mean, we increase passive boost skill twice. Playstyle. So each skill tree off. Playstyle for close range. Combine skills and outfits, strengthen your chosen playstyle. Specialty. Keeping multiple outfits in your inventory allows you to quickly switch playstyles to adapt to new situations. Buying gear. Upgrading. Weapon coils. Outfit we use. These can be equipped in your outfits to boost a specific skill or increase your defense against certain types. You can occasionally obtain weaves when looting. Every outfit also comes pre-equipped with weave. Upgrade the outfit to unlock it and gain its benefits. Negatives increase the amount of damage you take. That's interesting. Upgrade reduce these rapid protection from that damage take. Each outfit can boost the level of one more skills. So these can also boost these. Unlock them by upgrading outfits and equip them with different outfits. Okay. Special gear. The pool caster. Mount call. Okay. That's all of that. I have nothing left here. So, it's time to go.
Lighten up, Haid. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, my boss? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Don't worry. If the Tanakh were planning to invade, they'd have done so already.
If you say so, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, What brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
This dude is
Commander
so
Nozar
animated.
has signaled
I
our
love it.
readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Oseram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that led raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Tired?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl, oh, he mad. I see his face.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Government Queen herself! The gate may shield until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
And he shaved. That boy looked clean. My boy took his time because he knew he was gonna make it, bruh. He's gonna track it down. The last thing he did.
About the Tanakh. We need their permission to go west.
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
The smuggler smile.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
I like your style. I like all of y'all style. Most interesting looking characters so far.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
So, I just noticed something. But look at my dude hairline. He is Abarai Renji from Bleach. 100%. This dude got the... I gotta take a picture of this for my boy. Like, this dude is clean. That nice little zoom in, I gotta clip that right now.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yep, tell me.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaru. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaru's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaru stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but... well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, Until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the Marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
He is by far one of the coolest characters in this
You asked
series.
why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine.
She look kind of tired
I'll
of
grant you
shit.
this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Look at you!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but
Y'all are
I brought
so
the Sky
cool.
Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans.
So he's
if there are fewer
left-handed.
from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
Oftentimes
He's
you can
right.
tell by the
Sound the horn.
the side that the armor is most covered on. They fight with their weapon in one hand, as well as their armor facing the larger part of the armor.
No.
Facing where they're getting struck the most.
You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
I'm sorry, y'all can get fucked up by this snack.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals!
Regala.
You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Cluster. They ready.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
No! Get up! Y'all really got slaughtered that quickly? Y'all were so cool looking.
Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Oh, he gone.
Karja! Stand your ground!
Yes, sir. Come on, Renji. That's your new name, bro. Renji. I'm loving you, bro.
Don't have a shot!
Yes, sir. Okay. Alright. It's all good, bro. Walk it off. Yes, sir. Show him, Reggie. No!
Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Get over there and help! There's the big... Got her!
Hey!
Ready to... One more! Honor! Firing now! They're missing their armor! Some support!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes. No. No. Yeah. D. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We survived worse! Oh! Raise the alarm!
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Dang, why you kick Varl? Varl, get up! You gonna let him smack you? Aww. Don't disrespect my black man.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
You're not giving me the space I need. Okay, weak to... Okay.
Gotta get through that shield.
Your time
Ooh. Wait.
Break its guard. Gotta take down that shield. Huh? Give it up. Shield regenerated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. Shut of that. You're not stopping me. Hut! I've got to break that shield! That shield's not gonna save you!
Okay.
That'll keep me on my feet. There, he's exposed. Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Yes, this dude's so strong. Oh, he lost his arm though.
Get him to the camp. Now.
He didn't do you that bad, Varl. Get up.
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
No, you're not dead. No way. I just met you. I just met you. You were so cool.
I got you.
just met you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Did the other black dude still live? They taking my loot.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. No bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Vashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nozar and Voidis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth, Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Find this in my stash later. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Good spot to test the shield wing. Fly climb down when I can glide. It worked! Shake off this wet. It's taking over land out here, too. This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Karoof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
I'm counting on you, Aloy.
Sorry. Is it growling?
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
Aloy, you managed to get those parts I asked for?
I'm working on it. I should get...
Good luck. Hopefully it takes his time coming back.
First things first, let's get here.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time. An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barrenlight by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tenakth in neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light.
Still dead.
Probably send a message to our crew down to Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not.
Oh, birds are cute. Oh. That's it. Another tunnel. The fuck is that? Sky Drifter. A gliding machine that easily spots and tracks potential threats, whether in the air or on the ground. It is fast and agile. It can lash out a razor-sharp tail and wingtips.
I can get it from my stash later. Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
Whoa!
No!
Did you see that?
You think we're being
This
spied
is
on?
where I saw something.
You think we're clear?
I knew it! Get that intruder!
Right on target! She's fading!
That sound. The Tallneck must be close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area.
Whoa.
Attack suspicious. Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough. There has to be a way up this thing. Time to fight. Closer. No power, though. Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I might be able to move things around and find a way up.
this thing actually running away? It's regrouping.
Somewhere.
Considering hopping off. Myself absorb all the new information I've gathered and hopping back on tomorrow. Considering.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should help me get things up and running. I just need to get it to whatever generator powers this dish. There's the generator. If that power cell I found can get it running.
Why did it fall under the map? What can I do without that? It was right here, but now it's stuck under the map.
Been spotted. power line. This should help me get things up and running. I just need to get it to where the generator powers this dish. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power. I should check that console out.
Roger dropped my head because he found my little addition to this is part of because we linked it to a slow addition live after another thing that's signed on. This gets mapped. I'm saying appreciation to me scared have should have a feed. can't say exactly know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I'm trying to hop up to this and scan it or whatever. But like, how am I supposed to get it working? I don't know.
I don't think it'll connect.
What am I missing? Why can I do this? Okay, let me Well, that was crap. Roger just bit my head off because he found my little addition to additions protocol. Who cares what he thinks to his loaded? Every dish line one after another. So are there multiple dishes? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm literally just trying to wake up this thing. Not even wake it up, I'm just trying to scan it.
Caster won't work on that. Jesus Christ, this map is huge. Okay, I'm gonna start this over again. thing does.
So it just didn't work that time.
Error. Disalignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Hope I don't have stuff like that happen again. That was kind of annoying.
Shear's jammed. We're still not high enough to reach the tarmac. Untangle the dish. We climb higher. Be able to get to that tarmac now. Just gotta find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the tarmac. Just gotta time it right. There we go. Time to override the big guy. Comics and map data type of machines.
Nice. All that delicious data. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to do. It's like Red Dead, except Red Dead didn't tell you everything. I guess if I'm accessing, you know, information from all machines, then this would tell me what's what, huh? All these dead animals right here. Okay. I'm gonna save. Are there even any shell walkers around? No. something else. Indoor.